Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. Rest of today's video. It's courtesy Hot Butcher for the World. Thanks so much, guys. Really appreciate it. It's also my birthday. So I decided, I actually happened to have the day off. We didn't use all our snow days, so they added this day off, which was really nice. So I'm home and just ordered some lunch because I'm like, it's my birthday. I'm not even going to make myself a meal. And I was like, you know what? I have a beer. And I was already going to do today Revolution's Cafe, or no, Revolution's Deeth Vanilla. So I'm going to do that later. But I'm like, man, I'm going to keep it Chicago themed. And what better, and so that video I'll post tomorrow. But I'm like, what better one than this one? Because it's a little riff on the Chicago flag. All of that to say, apparently for my birthday, I'm traveling to Chicago, courtesy of some hopefully delicious beer. So this is a River in Reverse, Chinook and Mosaic, 8% ABV, double IPA. And it is... Okay, so this is 5 weeks? 5 weeks old at time of review? Am I doing my math correctly? 6 weeks. A month and a half. I really am interested in this because Chinook I think of as more like old school West Coast hop, and Mosaic is like one of the first new school hops. I don't know, maybe I'm unfairly doing that in my head, but that's kind of how I think about it. But anyway, let's get into it. I hope I didn't offend any of the super fresh IPA people by waiting this long to review it. And that's gonna bother me, so let me just clean that up a little bit. I got Bruno over here like, when are you going to be done with this? I just started, dude. All right, so nice orange color, a little bit yellow mixed in, but orange, definitely, in the center. It's really hard, to see through because it's so hazy into, like on the road to, like butternut squash soup. Actually, just almost exactly a finger of Barely Off-White head. The head on top is very sudsy, soapy looking. So I just want to point out, I actually cleaned this glass enough that there's no bubbles on it. Wow. Oh, proper glassware too, speaking of glass. So, it's going to taste better. Let's get into that aroma. Some nice orange, but it's like that West Coast IPA orange, which is really cool. A little bit of dank. Like vegetal green. Man, there's something, I don't want to just say generically tropical, but for now at least in the aroma I have to say that. A soft strawberry, which is cool. Let's get into the aroma. Oh my god. I haven't eaten anything today, but I also haven't drank anything today. So I have no excuse because I'm not intoxicated to get that screwed up. Let's get into the taste. Cheers. Yikes. Thanks again, Hot Butcher. That's awesome. Good mouthfeel. Where this level of bitterness is, things I typically say, in especially their beers like this lately. I want sweet, I love sweet, I want juice, but I still want that bitterness, and this delivers very nicely. So yeah, that orange is coming through. It's a good mix of West Coast orange, IPAs, and then the more New England style orange. So that's kind of a cool. It's cool to get it two ways that I like, and to see how there's overlap but also differences, and that's why I always am it's more of a West Coast or a New England kind of orange, or real orange, right? Depending on how it's kicking out, and there's an element of real orange, but it is the closest thing that this taste is orange. But anyway, has some of that dank that I got in the aroma too. It does kick off like that, like Midwest IPA kind of vibe. You know, it is a little West Coasty, a little East New Englandy. So that's really cool. I like that. And it's kind of what I was hoping for when I saw the 2 hops in there. So I'm glad it delivers. I'm gonna take another sip, but for me, it is still like generically tropical. Like I can't get more specific. It's not the dominant thing either. There is some, you know, dank quality coming through. It's like, okay, so I'm going to stick with the generically tropical, but it's underripe tropical. The orange how I'm talking about, the dank how I'm talking about. It does have a little herbaceous greenness to it. Not like in a hop particulate way, but like the expression of it. Not like the actual plant matter. I'm not like tasting plant matter, which sometimes you do in certain beers in this style or other styles. I think that's all I can say. So I want to see what their tasting notes are. Sweet pine, candied grapefruit, juicy tropical. So yeah, the pine thing, for me, it's expressing itself a little more dank, which I'm thinking is a mosaic. Candied grapefruit, I get that, but like in candied grapefruit is different than a sweeter citrus and grapefruit like orange, but I think we're in the same nebula there. And then just because of the qualifier they put, I mean, yeah, tropical I think is very apt. For me, it's not juicy tropical, it's more underripe fruit tropical, but it's there, so like, you know, it's just how we think about it. Excuse me, the sip. All of that, and I already said this, this is just hitting me really nice. Like, this is just a really good beer. It's refreshing. It's a little different for the style, but like not different enough where you're like, this isn't even the style. Like, what is this? Like, it works, but it is interesting, not just a paint by numbers New England style IPA. So I really appreciate that about this. And you know, a point that I haven't made in a while, but other people have also made. I did not originate this, but I do agree with it. They live up to their name in a beer like this, right? Hop Butcher. It's 2 hops that are kind of different eras, so to speak. They butchered them together and did not butcher the beer. It's really freaking good. So kudos to that. So thank you for sending it. I really appreciate that. Thank you guys for watching. Have you had this beer before? Have you had these 2 hops together lately, ever, that you can remember? Have you had them separate? Thoughts on what they kick out, anything, everything, comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both of those places. So always please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.